You know, real estate transactions can be risky and complex, even in the best of circumstances. If you're an executor trying to sell a property in probate, it can often become difficult and even overwhelming and burdensome. So what is probate anyway? Well, probate's the legal process of administering the estate of someone who has passed away. This process happens whether the person never left a will or they had a will with specific instructions on how their property was to be dispersed after they are gone. These are legal proceedings that are supervised from start to finish in the local county court system. Probate involves many steps which must be done properly and in the proper order for the court to approve. For this reason, it's almost always a best practice to hire an attorney. And now I need to stop and do a disclaimer. I am not an attorney. I do not practice law. I give you the information and advice that I have, but at the end of the day, I will always encourage you, if you're going through the process of probate, please hire an attorney. Today, I'm only speaking in regard to the sale of any real property during probate. This process begins after a person dies and probate is opened by the executor or administrator. After this, the executor, who's now the seller, informs the court of the need to sell any real property, real estate. If the seller already has an attorney, that attorney will work with the seller to supervise the process of the sale of the property. If the seller hasn't retained an attorney, then the court will usually appoint one to supervise the sale. Once this is done, the attorney and the executor proceed to sell the property just like any other real estate. At this point, you as a seller have two main options. You can list your property on the MLS or you can sell it to an investor. Both of these options are very different and there are pros and cons to each. If you list your property on the MLS, you'll have to make necessary repairs. You will need to retain the services of a real estate agent who will then do a comparative market analysis to price the property correctly. Then you'll have to wait and hope that that buyer comes along that will give you the price you want. After that, the sale will proceed toward closing with financing, appraisal, and other contingencies. Listing with an agent is usually a longer process, and in these uncertain times, it can be a much longer process. The alternative is to sell to an investor. An investor will make you an all-cash offer, and then you pretty much walk away. The investor will take the property, they will make any necessary repairs, they will do what they want to do to dispose of the property, but the only thing that matters to you as a seller is you just sign the papers, and in just a few short weeks, they'll put cash in your pockets. Now, the downside to selling to an investor is that you're almost never going to get that market value that you're looking for, because an investor will discount that offer. They want to make a profit. So what makes the sale of a home in probate different is that there's the court supervises the process all along the way. So there's kind of an extra layer, if you will, to the whole thing. But if you need to sell a house in probate, we can help you no matter which path you choose. I'm Cindy Maxson with Restoration Properties. I'm a licensed real estate agent, and I work with Allison Reeves, who's my transaction coordinator. Together, we form a powerful marketing and transaction team to get your property listed and sold on the MLS and get you the highest price we possibly can with the least amount of hassle. But I'm also a professional home buyer, an investor. And if you would rather just sell your property and walk away, I will buy it for cash. I can close quickly at the office of a local reputable attorney. And I will do my best to give you the most fair offer I possibly can for your house. So if you're interested in finding out more, or if you're ready to choose us as your partner to sell your house in Nashville, I invite you to reach out at www.cindybuyshousestn.com or any of our social media pages, or you can give us a call at area code 615-289-6566. We're always here to help walk you through the probate process in Nashville. I am always available to share any information, insight, and advice and experience that I might have for free, whether I buy your house or not, whether I list your house or not. So I look forward to speaking to you. Give us a call.